Hello, welcome to the MindTrek.net game server. I'm currently outside the Stargazer, a iPanic build. I haven't done much with this build since the major build out with the bomb, Man Squirrel, and iPanic about a week and a half ago. We hope, I guess, to do some more work on it very soon here. As you can see, Mad Squirrel and the bomb did up a really nice arboretum here with a dedication plaque to the guys who originally started the project way back when. I hope they come back around and see what's been done. It's granted it's a rebuilt hull, but you know, it is what it is. Anywho, let's go over here and check out what they did for engineering. As you can see, engineering is pretty much in now. When this is mirrored, this is going to be a really nice looking engineering department. I like how they set it all up. Got the, ooh, that is really nice. We got to steal that and use it for something else. A nice little ladder here to an upper engineering area. Another little ladder back down. Oh, come on. Alrighty. Getting a bit of system lag. I apologize for that. I'm not sure what's causing it. Been noticing that off and on more and more lately. It's starting to worry me a bit. I don't have any system processes going, so I don't understand why I'm getting any lag. Could be my video settings. Could be conflicting with fraps. Who knows? But anyways, my contribution was mainly laying out corridors, with the exception I didn't do this, but I'm glad they did do it. And stuff like that for iPanic. This was one of those builds that was started, and then we really lost interest in it. It wasn't coming together in any meaningful way, and Pan was starting to really get frustrated by it, and I was giving him a hard time, which I do often, and I kind of I kind of got myself into talked myself into a corner with it, and he's like, "Oh, you know, you could really use your help," and here I am. I came over, and Mad Squirrel joined us, and then the bomb joined us, and we had a major build out. Granted, this deck here still hasn't been done yet, but it will be, and the decks below it. And we were here for a good couple of hours. I mean, at least 8 hours working on this build. iPanic and Mad Squirrel, they worked out exactly how many shuttles the ship would need to completely evacuate the entire crew, and that is exactly how many shuttles they placed in her. The ship is built or designed around this large hangar bay here. It is a very large hangar bay. It's reminiscent of the one you see on the Enterprise D. It's completely unique, completely custom, just something we decided to go with because it looked good. You know, it felt right for this build. And Mad Squirrel and Da Bomb set up the railing system here. Up in this area here will be like hangar atmospherics and stuff like that. The ship has a lot of cargo decks, or cargo space. Got a big door right here for these shuttles to go out the side door. Got a probe room right here, but I'm not sure what these are. Probably probe recovery craft or something. I'd like to see a Valkyrie in here, but I don't think one would fit, and I don't think it's period correct. Not sure what this is around, if that's a door or something. Probably just a temporary thing somebody put there. But yeah, it's got a nice little balcony up here. It leads out into this area here. Got a nice little walk around in here, which leads over to the new lounge that Mad Squirrel made. And I believe it's a deck below us, so let's go ahead and head on down here and take a look. Maybe it's a deck above us. Let's try that. Let's go deck up. Yep, this is it. This is the Frozen Comet Bar and Grill by Mad Squirrel. Look at that. Isn't that pretty darn cool? I love that. That's really neat. Yeah, come through here and take a table. It has a balcony area for the VIP. Very cool. Very, very cool. Just spin outside and take a look around the hall. iPanic spent a lot of time cleaning this hall up, and of course a lot of tweaks and stuff were done to it. Has a nice front part there, a nice little airlock. It has windows on all 3 levels. The Stargazer actually has 5 decks through there, but there's no way we're going to fit 5 decks in there. I panicked, set up the RCS thruster system there. We got our first bay door here. That's a pro bay. This is a shuttle bay. Getting a little airlock right there. And then another shuttle bay, which is more or less a cargo bay. It's full of work bees, and they have big totes they tow around. We will see that in just a second here when we work our way around the aft section of the ship. And then we have another big bay here, which is runabout bays. And Matt Squirrel and DeBomb did something really cool with that bay, which we'll go take a look at here real quick. Look at that. Isn't that pretty cool how he set up that ribbing right there? I love that. Anyways, hopefully we'll get some more work done on this one. We were working on this, the Mueller, the Defiant, and of course the Voyager. Although the Voyager is more or less, you know, restricted to captains and above at this point. So, as final detail work gets done on her, mostly the only 3 or 4 people that are working on it is mainly Imheller, myself, DeBomb, my Panic, and Mad Squirrel as we get time. Here's this big hangar right here. Look at that. Nice big runabout. I'm not sure of the class. I'm sure it's labeled somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. You got a shuttle here with a shuttle lift and a shuttle parking up here. Of course, you can launch the shuttles from right here out, but you know they want to be able to move them without having to fire them up or whatever. They could, if they wanted to, they could extend this even out further and get 4 more shuttle or 2 more shuttles here and 2 more on the other side. That'd be 4 or 5. You know, 6, you know, if they want to extend this out as well. It's really up to what they want to do. Personally, I think if they decided to extend that out, this would still be a lift, but this whole area here would be like this area right here, and just be, you know, 1, 2, 3 more shuttles, 6 more into the ship. The ship has a ton of shuttles, because it doesn't have any escape pods. Although if we decide to put escape pods in there, I did set aside some room for escape pods, but I don't know if iPanic wants them in or not. It's up to him. This is one of the main cargo bays. Well, it's one of the only cargo bays. There will be more cargo bays if we add them in. And this is the, of course, the Work B storage locker with its little thing here and everything. And we're back to where we were at a few minutes ago. But yeah, lots and lots of fun. Let's go down a couple of decks here. Again, you can see the whole hangar bay from here. I'm going to definitely replace those blocks. I don't like looking at those. Come on down here, and then we gotta go down a couple more. My bad. Let's go this way. Yeah, this should work. I'll have all this set up eventually. It'll be set into rooms. All this space here will be filled in. It'll all be marked out for rooms and corridors and stuff. Mainly reason because of the pattern up here. I gotta plan for that down here. So we left this open until they were done mocking up the hangar, because the hangar is the most important part of the ship. Once the hangar was mocked up, the rest of this it'll all fill in just fine. And just as long as we know where stuff is, we can plan for it. Yeah, this mouse leg is really ticking me off to no end. Anywho, this is the lower bay. It has some more shuttles parked in it. Really nice lift right here. It's not as big as the upper bay, but it's got nice room down here to park some shuttles in. So I had to rework this after I made it because we couldn't fit a shuttle by here, so I had to rework it. So as you can see, it's been reworked. But you know, it is what it is. We do what we can. I put a computer core in, and it looks like he's got the sensor stuff here all lined up and set in. Very cool indeed. Let's see if we can walk around that here. Looks like this is part of the lower bay, and then this is the upper part of the bay. Goes around like this, and anywho, still some work to be done, of course. Lots of fun, lots of fun. I haven't seen the bridge. Let's go up here and see what the bridge looks like. I think Mad Squirrel and iPanic worked out these upper decks, so I haven't even looked at those yet, but let's go take a look at the bridge. Dun, dun, dun. And here's the bridge. Wow, this is a really nice looking bridge. Nice layout. It's kind of like the half-away. I made sure there was a little hatch right here so we could access Jeffrey's tubes. Oh, plaques. Very cool. Got plaques. Missing a name on the plaques, but they'll fix that later. But I think Bomb's name is on there somewhere. I just didn't see it. Briefing room. Looks like a lounge, captain's ready room lounge area. Nice large room here. Not sure. Then we're into our little tube system here, which comes all the way down. Little jog there for that one. Goes all the way back to main engineering. Oh, what's this room? Ah, this is shuttle control. And it has a nice little catwalk over to a lift. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm willing to bet that this probably retracts, or no, it doesn't need to. Got plenty of room on this side. Good to go. Good to go. So, yeah, this is pretty cool. I like how they mock this up. Very nicely done. Yeah, these shuttles are pretty cool, aren't they? Look at that. And while we're over here, it's a little bit of a tangent, but let's go check out what Man's been doing with the shipyard or shuttle yards over here. There are a goggle amount of new shuttles. I saw it on Dynamap and about couldn't believe myself. Not sure what this is. I think this is the warp truck. It's kind of like a ship that they can drop on a planet. That look at that. It's got big wheels. Everything else. Basically, they drop it on a planet, and it's you know, part of another build we're working on. If we're not working on another build that uses it, we will have a build that uses the warp truck. The warp dozer's around here someplace, but I'm not sure where. I think the warp dozer actually, this is what they use to move the warp dozer. Who knows? But yeah, Man's been working, I think the bomb's been over here too. This looks like that futuristic shuttle for TOS. I hope they pull it off, because that was kind of a neat looking little aero shuttle they had there. That little swoopy thing. A bunch more shuttles and stuff over here. Not really sure what all of these are. They've got labels on them. You can come on the server and look at it yourselves. These might be from the old build server, free build server. That's probably where they're from. It's the old free build server. We found some old files and stuff like that. So, you know, historically they're moving them over here, so we have reference material. Go back over here again. I'm really not liking this mouse lag. Not sure what's causing it. It wasn't doing it earlier, now it's doing it. I might just reboot my system after I record this video. Little Paragon fighter there, little shuttles. Yeah, if just to come on the server just to see these shuttles, you should do it, because there's quite a lot of them in here. And they're very nicely done. Anywho, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch. Again, this is the Mindtrek.net game server, and have a great day.